Alright, so 3, 2, 1, and hello, welcome everyone. We are here for the JL Season 9 finale here at Suzuka, a very historical track when it comes to F1 finales in the past, as we got that famous crash between Alan Prost and Ayrton Senna on the last chicane, where then I think Prost was then earned the title then. But yeah, it is quite the big historical track also with Schumacher's first title for Ferrari back in 2000. So yeah, really big track, and usually when it comes to finales, it usually has to be a very well decorated track, or it must be historical, like Monaco, like from UL season 11, and this time around it's Suzuka. And here right now we got Frozeni now on provisional pole, the big man from Turbo Siders Unlimited, and also Circus Superstars. It is very famous on those two games, I would say. And today he's here racing in JL, not exactly racing at exactly at the top, but certainly here at the top in JL. As currently we got the big title fights. It's between Enigma and Figueroa, only 9 points separating each other. With now the home hero today, Figueroa, being in the lead of the championship, and he could be taking the title on his own home Grand Prix. So this could be a big moment, but right now it is Enigma who takes that pole position on the second lap, with Pumpkin, his teammate, starting in second place. So front row lockup for the Riker Supernova team. They got 10 Figueroa now still in P4 behind Frozeni. Then it's Gorlam in P5. Then we got the Saucy uh, in P6. Then it's Cameron who's in P7. But let's see now. We are already on the back straight for the final lap. Some are already on the final chicane. Who's gonna take pole position here today? And it's gonna be, I think, Enigma. Here he goes, Enigma. Nice pole position set on the second lap out of 3. And this could be really big for the title, because him leading and Figueroa losing some points, it might be possible to outscore him 9 points today. But yeah, it is big moment. Actually, I need to check the point system to see what does would Figueroa need to do in case Enigma wins today.
It's in
So
FIA chat if you need it.
yeah, just checking it right now. So it's 9 points. Figueroa would actually need to be in the top 3 to win, to keep the lead for the title, because P4 would already be 10 points out of 9. So Enigma would win by 1 point, but of course there's also the fastest lap. So I think if Figueroa would get fastest lap, it could still be in P4 if I'm not wrong, because I think Figo has more wins. Or actually, they would be tied on wins. So yeah, it's actually a big moment. I need to check who would be also uh, who would get more second places. I think Figueroa would have more. Not totally sure. Because yeah, Figo has 2 wins. Oh wait, yeah, he has 2 wins. It's like Enigma. Yeah, Enigma has 1 second place and 1 third place, but Figueroa has 2 second places. So yeah, it could be P4 with fastest lap, but they would be tied on points. But yeah, today there's a rain on a very short race as always in GL. It's been the case in these last 2 seasons, but that might change for the next seasons. So yeah, strategy-wise, this might be a little bit of a tricky track, because the softs are really faster, but either you have to make 2 long stints or making an extra pit stop that might just look too much and do very short stints. But we will see how will the strategy go on, because yeah, the softs are clearly the strongest tires for today. But yeah, the rain is on already, so you can ready up. And here we go. Everyone is ready with light rain. It's a
Game
little bit
crash.
wet right now. And it's
Game crash. Game crash. Game crash.
that doesn't matter. It's just a visual bug. Come on, guys. Alright, we are finally back here. We got the big crash just at the start of the race. Let's see if we can start again. And here we go. This time we are racing here in Suzuka. We got Enigma with a good start here on the inside line. Very convenient for the pole position as we got then Pumpkin now getting passed by Girl Army now. Already up to second place. Then we got Frozeni now here on this debut race now up into third place. Enigma has a big crash there. Oh, Enigma has a big crash already close to start to arrive and they both crash in the hairpin. Oh, Figueroa gets the penalty. Enigma gets out of the track. He's down to P10. Figueroa P9. Already huge drama here at the start of the race, and this is not great for Enigma because he needs to gain big points on the Japanese-Portuguese driver. So really not looking well. They're both going side by side right now. Enigma on the inside line might take the position as Alexi makes a huge mistake right ahead of them. So they're up into P9 and P8. As now, yeah, they're both keeping close to each other. This is great for Figo right now. As we then see Frozeni leading the way, then it's Scarlami and Pumpkin and BK in the battle for the top 4 as BK gets a little bit pushed on the grass, I think. But now it's almost a free wide here, coming to the back straight right now. Let's see if the Ghostin will do something. I don't think it will, as BK gets a little bit pushed on the straight. But now it's free wide into turn 1. Who's going to take the lead now? Frozeni on the inside line. And now it's going to be Gorlomi now taking the lead here for Fiji Falcons. Then it's Frozeni here, I think, for the Soul team. I'm not totally sure. Then you got PK.
Good crash.
Looks like there's a massive pack here. Enigma. Now, where is Figo actually? Figo up into P8. Yeah, P8, P7. Enigma still stuck behind now on with his compatriot Priya. Then Alexi now passing his teammates. But then we got only 2 drivers in the lead group. It's Frozeni versus Gorlami, but Frozeni might be losing Gorlami's slipstream. So really nice now for Gorlami now leading the way. Now we got the big Fiji Falcon sandwich. We got one driver leading the way and the other in last place. Then it's Pumpkin here in third and it's PK fourth. Then we got Figueroa making his way up now up into P5. But where is Enigma? Enigma really looking really down bad. He's down into P15. He looks like he's already pitted. So he's going for an alternate strategy. Let's see if that's going to work well for Dutchman. But things are not looking that well here. He did look to have a chance after qualifying, starting on pole position while his title rival started only P7. But now his title rival up into P7 while he's down currently in P15. The last thing we would want now would be the rain to come in, because then the other cut will just gone down to waste. And he said he would just have an extra pit stop. But yeah, currently we see Figueroa just passing him on Goose now up into P5. Or actually P4, then we see the other DS driver, BK now just launches out of the track now. The final corner gets passed by a big saucy Italian women. As here he goes now up into P5 on the hard tires. We see a lot of mediums as well, so a big mix of strategy, but it's mostly certainly the softs and the mediums. You might see a bit of a mix also between a 2-stopper and 1-stopper as always. But currently it is Gorlami leading the way. But then we see Frozeni right behind him. Just looking for that slipstream right now. He is very experienced in any other games, so no big surprise that he wasn't. He's just trying to take the lead here, but maybe goes for the dive on the inside line, and now he takes the lead of the race. It actually makes sense now, because the mediums might be started to get better than the softs at this point. And then right behind, here he goes, he's taking the lead of the race, he's running away now. And then we see Pumpkin just taking his sideline, but he has to break very deep there. And then Figueroa is right behind, really looking well for the title in his home Grand Prix. Now Enigma making up some places with the other cuts now. He's up now into P8. But obviously he's going to be on older medium, so let's see what pace can he use to compensate for that. Because now he's already off Pancho, Mascabrivas, then Alexi. Now we're seeing him on moves right behind him on the soft tires with the DS car as he goes side by side to turn 1. Goose leaves the space on the outside, and now they're going side by side into the S's. But here goes Enigma, gets a little bit of a touch on the grass. Now Goose will be doing the inside, and now Enigma gets pushed off the track. We see now a pack of 3 drivers right behind him. He's not really having the best of days today. He's down to P8 currently, with Figueroa now up into 3rd place. So looking well for Figueroa once again. Now Frozeni goes into the pits, taking out those mediums, and once again going for mediums until the end of the race. I'm guessing as then Gorlami went for the hards, tried to undercut him, but didn't work well, because now he's already behind him. and he's gonna have solar ties until the end of the race. Then you see Game on Goose here in P7. But yeah, currently it's Pumpkin leading the way, then Figo now in second place, and it's Saucy here in third. So let's see if Pumpkin will pit now. He's gonna stay out. Now there goes Figueroa. Figueroa now into the pits. He's gonna change to mediums again, and I think Pumpkin ahead will might be changing to soft tires. He could easily do that and maybe have an advantage on the second stint. But this is looking interesting. We got Frozani obviously will be the one making the undercuts and taking the lead as soon as everyone else pits. So still I think Pancho is the other driver apart from the current top 2 that hasn't pitted yet. But yeah, Neiman now finding himself in P9. Big already P5, it's almost over I would say for the title. Probably now the best that could happen would be the rain to appear right now, because that could allow him to just have the same tires and maybe hope that he would have better pace and just pass everyone else, but it will still be quite a long way to come back right now. So just not looking that well for the Dutchman. As we see here, massive top three-way battle here for P5. We got Saucy, Goose and Alexi here with PK also right behind. So it's the biggest battle happening right now. Is top 3 just looking completely chilled. Everyone racing alone pretty much, and no man's land. Now there goes PK passing his teammate as Goose goes into the pits. But right now just sitting behind Alexi. Here could he try the inside line? No, he's gonna not too much. I think Saucy may have made a mistake right ahead of him as he got a little bit closer. There you got then BK looking going side by side here. Can he try to switch back? He can't really, but he's still right behind him. And now might go look for the inside. No, he's not gonna do that. Not the easiest of corners to make an overtake. It is very fast turn there. We see then Alexi. Now it's behind and now, oh my god, big crash there! He hits the wall! He's gonna have a very slow pit stop now. But here he goes now, pitting for soft tires. He's gonna lose a bunch of positions, of course. But yeah, looks like Neiman has pitted for a second time as well. But he's still P9. He's gonna have really good tires, but a lot of positions to make up to take that title. We see then Game on Goose and Mask, and now Goose goes for the switch back on the Spaniard. Big veteran and OG driver here, racing in UL since season 1. As you got 10 Enigma here right behind him, who made the debut actually back in season 4, cycling the likes of Seki's verse, for example. And now he goes for the inside line of Game on Goose. Can he go for the overtake there? They're still now side by side, now going to the S's. Enigma trying his best to pass the Canadian, but it's not easy with the ping, of course. But now he's on the inside line to now have the outside line into the airpin. Now can he make on the outside? No, he goes too deep. And he goes off the track. So still down to P8. Let's see also the battle for second place. Here you got also Gorlami, Pumpkin and Figueroa now. Figueroa just making his way up into the podium. Now Frozani looking well for a win on his debut in JL. So there he goes on Gorlami and Pumpkin here side by side. Pumpkin goes for the inside line, then Figueroa still here just trying to hold on for that second place. Now you see Pumpkin, then it's Gorlami. They go very, very deep there. Oh my god, that was quite a weird line to that corner, but it's still the Japanese driver now doing what he needs to do to just take that first ever title. He's obviously going to get banned from GL after this season. But I think in Neiman as well, and you might see Frozani happening the same as well if he's already winning on his debut with this gap, almost 5 seconds in the lead. But then we see Pumpkin in second place, and I think Gorlami lost the contact there to the front. On all the hard tires, that would never be easy. Now getting passed by Saucy there for P4. So there you go, it's the final lap of the race. It's Frozani leading almost 5 seconds into the lead. It's going to be looking like a very dominant win here on his debut. The driver was very experienced in different games. So this is just another game to play for him. And for me, it's already very weird to see him doing what you can do in different games. But it's very weird to see him only racing in JL. But we will see. I believe we might see more of him in CL today. But yeah, but here he goes now, without any big surprise. Frozani is going to be your winner here at the Japanese Grand Prix. And Figueroa in second place is going to be your Season 9 Journeyman League World Champion, taking second or third place. It looks like he got tied with Pumpkin. And then we got a lot of drivers here finishing. Got Saucy, Gorlami, BK, now Enigma finishing P7 today. Sadly, not enough for the title. And worst result of the season, actually, we got Priya just leaving at the end. With Kizir finishing the race, now it's Mask and Pancho. Then Hank, Mr. Crank here, back with the massive mistake there. Lucky for him, Vapor is already too far behind, and Fox also in last place. And I would be thankful if people wouldn't chat after the race. There's still people finishing. And yeah. But yeah, it was quite a title fight. Sadly, not the best at the end. I think we got massively screwed up in this race, and Figueroa got the better out of it. I would say good recovery, but Enigma really struggling. Tried this an ultimate strategy that just didn't work. But now we're just waiting for Fox once again to finish the race here. And oh my god, Pumpkin, do not do that, please. Alright, so here we go. Frozeni takes his win on debut for Solaris Racing. Then for Ricard Supernova is going to be Pumpkin now, finishing second place. First time he beats his teammate this season. Then Figueroa will finish this podium. Actually, they're both going to be tied. I'm not sure what will be the procedure here between second and third. They might just get the second place and maybe split the points, but I'm not totally sure. Then you got here Big Saucy telling Lemon in P4 ahead of Korlami, closing the top 5. Then it's Enema here on a Diaz sandwich with Pika and Goose here in P8. Then it's the Arcon Racing drivers P9 and P10, Alexi and Priya. Then it's Kizir for the HRT Cloud ahead of Masca Rivas. Then it's Pancho racing as independent today ahead of Hank. Then it's Crank, Fapier, and Fox running up the grid. Then it's PK with the actually Enigma with the fastest lap of 33.12 today, but still not enough. So Figueroa is your season 9 world champion, and also Ricard Supernova is your constructors world champions here today. So big congratulations for them, and I hope you guys like this season. Next season we don't know which track will be because it's a brand new season and the calendar still yet to be voted. So see you next time in 3 weeks.